Hey guys, Jimmy here. Welcome back to Auto Select Guide. Today I've got another car here. It's been a while. It's good to see you all. How you all been? Today I've got this, the mini Aceman just behind me. Gonna take this on the road like normal. Take it on the road, we're gonna have a look around. Thought we'd try something else. Try and do it a bit vlog style-esque. See how you like it. If you like this is way better than my more normal formats, let me know. Anyway, if you're new around here, my name's quirky, and I basically review cars like these. It's everyday cars for everyday people. We don't care about high speed, 0 to 60. We care about the practical aspects. How far can you go on a charge or tank? What's it like to drive on the road? And as a kind of more or less experienced driver, how easy is it to drive? Because that's the stuff that matters to you. If you're new around here, subscribe. And if you're not new around here and you've been a subscriber, whether you've been a subscriber for a few weeks or a few days, or you've been around since the start, welcome back. Sorry I've been away. So I say let's have a look at this, the mini Aceman. I think the first thing I want to show you is we'll start with the interior here today, which is a bit different to I usually walk around front. But this is something special. Let me show you. Now here in the interior, now usually I'd start on the outside and walk around the outside. This is a vegan material. Yes, that's right, there is zero leather in here, or partial leather. This is all vegan friendly materials. And who does this apply to then, you're going to ask me? Who does this car apply to? Eco-friendly, people who are conscious about the environment, as this is also an electric car. Yes, you heard me right, the Aceman is also an electric car. This car that I've got here comes in at just around $69,000 Australian dollars at the time of recording. That in British pounds, if we round it up to 70 grand, will be £45,000. Now the exterior is, well, let's address the animal in the room. There's nothing mini about it. Yes, it's a mini for sure, but the Aceman is by no stretch of the imagination small. It's a medium SUV, and yes, whilst it does bear the mini badge, as you can see, it's pretty much grown like all cars have. The exterior, yes, it's got the signature yellow S, meaning it's electric, which I'm going to talk here, which is here. Yeah, the mini, not even the headlights look like minis anymore. So they're usually more rounded than, what do you call these? What do you call these light shapes? Not hexagonal, they're more square-esque. And what do you think of the leather, the leather, non-leather vegan interior? Do let me know in the comments section below. I'd love to hear what you think. We can have a let's have a discussion in the comments. Plonk them down. Now the wheel sizes are 19-inch. The wheel sizes here, 19-inch alloy wheels at the front and back. With this car also has a claimed range of about 400 kilometers. That is a claimed range. What does a claimed range mean? A claimed range is how much maximum could you get out of it if you really drove it. You know, it kind of almost hypermine. How far could you actually go on it? What's the maximum range you could get? A claimed range, this also takes into account this doesn't take into account. So this doesn't take into account for stuff like temperature. Is it cold or hot? How's the driver driving it? Do they have a heavy right foot, or are they quite light on the throttle? There are lots of variables which can change how far you can go. Coming into now, opening it up. So I thought so now I've told you around the outside a bit about the car, just the general stuff. Let's go have a look and sit down inside the back. Yes, so how much headspace does this have? Right, well, I'm for perspective, I'm about 5'10". I've got a lot of I've got maybe about a fist. I've got maybe about a fist worth of headroom. There's not much headroom in the Mini. in a minute, which, you know, that's kind of, you know, what you kind of expect. Feet room down here, I've not got much. I mean, there's enough. You got your USB-C charging docks here, which I've just realised now. Like, no joke. So I can charge my phone down here, which is pretty good. Got 2 USB-C charging. You've got, what have you got? You haven't got any what would you call them, cup holders. You've got your pocket in front, which is normal, which you can put all your stuff in. This has got a panoramic sunroof as well, which, you know, is a good thing for a sunny day. Which here it's not sunny at all. It's been sunny for a few days, but today's really not looking good. Now I thought I'll show you around the dash, the interior, where I sit, where the driver sits, and let me show you something. Now, do you think this is cool, or do you think it's a bit of a gimmick? Do you like it or do you not like it? This is also something I want I want to know what you think in the comment section below. Coming in, let me show you. Ready? So here is what I'm going to show you. So, what do? We go to experiences, we nudge this button here, and we can change it. And I'm going to close the door, so we can, you know, get a good view. So this is your cool one. Let's go go-kart mode. Come on, go-kart, here you go. What do you think of that? I'm personally not a fan of the sound, but I am what's it called? I am a sucker for this sort of stuff. I love being able to customize stuff like this. You know, what theme do I want? I do actually quite like the fact I can choose my theme. I'm not gonna lie. Ordinarily, I'm not the great. Oh dear, what have we done? Hey, and I can also, you know, look. Ooh, we can have a look around here. We can have a look at our Mini. We can look. Oh, I don't want to do that. But no, I'm an absolute sucker for stuff. Oh yes, so you've also got Apple CarPlay. You've got Android Auto. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm with Alexa. Let's see what we can do. Hey Alexa. Okay, I think you have to connect it, but still, quite cool to use. The infotainment system. Oh, we can use. This has got an interior camera. Does it? Let's see. Does it work? Okay, we're going to have a Mini ID. So you can actually. It's obviously got oh, it's here you go. Interior camera. That's quite cool. Not sure how I feel about that, but I think that could be quite cool for, you know, content creators if you wanted, you know, to get a photo view of your inside whilst you're driving. You know, it's like good. Hey, climate control. You've got your normal aircon and. Now this is what I don't like about newer cars. Now some people don't like this, and some people like this about newer cars. And I know this is going to cause a stir. People like myself, who like. Some people want physical buttons back, and I understand why you'd want physical buttons. You know, so if I want to go experience, I'll bring this back to core. Shut up. Alright, thank you. But I'm so used to having a this is where all my equipment is. But I'm so used to having a gear stick here, which you've seen in my the older mini video that I did last year. I had the finger, not this. I want some form of gear stick. A gear select that I can just, you know, change gear. I don't want to have to be going because it confuses me. You know, it does confuse me, and I want to be able to go like drive like this. I want to be able to go drive, not have to go through like that or like that. Now, navigation wise, you've got, you know, your normal camera. You've got this. Now it's big. There's no doubt about it, and I do quite like the fact it's circular. You've got, you know, you got your normal like on. But this is the problem, right? Okay, so it's quite warm in here, and I want to, you know, put the aircon on. Is it as simple as scoring this? Okay, so I have to go on. Okay, so that's quite easy. I thought about it. But I want, oh dear, no, that's too cold. But I want, but for that stuff, I don't want to be faffing around the screen. I want buttons I could go, right, I want to cool down, I want the aircon on, press it here, and it cools it down. I don't want to be faffing around on the screen when I'm trying to look out there, driving. So it's taking otherwise, if I'm trying to look down here, change my aircon, you know, I just keep it at a constant temperature in here when I'm, you know, doing these reviews. But I don't want to be faffing around down here while trying to look at the road, trying to multitask. I want just to go, right, aircon, done, set, and I can continue. The steering wheel hit down here, you know, I mean, again, yeah, you get your mini badge here, but it's not small either. It's pretty big. And here you've got your door bins. They're not massive, but you'd probably be able to fit, you know, a bottle in. You fit maybe a small medium-sized bottle in these. And you got your cup holders down here, which I'll move out of the way. You got cup holders here, and 2 more USB-C charging ports here. You got nothing in here. We've got more space down here, but you're not going to fit much down there at all. I wouldn't be putting anything in here. I'd be putting, you know, my stuff down here, like charging things to charge and everything like that. Awesome. Let's go on the road. Alrighty. Time for a bit of a road test on drive. Don't see them peas in the green. Okay, start. Awesome. Let's get on the road and just drive around and see what it feels like. I'm gonna keep it on these local quiet roads. We're not going to annoy anyone. Let's go. Let's go and do the low speed test first. Let's then do the 3-point turn, my favourite test, which is basically, you know, what's the turning cycle like on this car. So, allow me to demonstrate. It is on. Alrighty, so what's the turning circle like on this car then, the Mini Aceman SE favourite edition? Well, we're coming up to it now. So let's see. Okay, so I'm going to approach it like I normally would. Let's see how it does. Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Full lock, full lock, full lock, full lock, full lock. That's massive. Blimey! This is a good turn circle, is this? So the turning circle on this Mini Aceman's this is pretty good considering the size. Yes, it's a front wheel drive car, but it shouldn't matter, you know. It's very, very good. After stuff like the M3s, which are more performance-based cars, look, you know, especially all-wheel drive variant, it's not got the greatest turning circle. But that's not what it's built for. So that begs the question then for the Mini SE, Aceman, what is it like to drive? Well, just cruising down these back streets on low speed roads, yeah, it feels big. I'm not gonna lie, it feels big to drive around in. Like, properly. Yes, I know it's a Mini. I do know that. I do know it's it's called a Mini anyway. I won't go as far as to say it's Mini. So this car isn't cheap by any stretch of the imagination, and I'm not gonna beat it around the bush. This car comes in, this particular one I'm driving, the pet this is particularly spec'd out. This thing costs, ready for it? $69,000 Australian, which I mentioned earlier. So it's not by any stretch of the imagination, you know, a cheap car, but it is an attainable car for a lot of people, as opposed to the iX, which I drove last year. That car came in around 130 grand. So a Mini SE now needs kind of high speed roads. What does it feel like? It's quiet. And it's got one, I can drive it with one pedal, so there's a bit of regen braking. Pickup on this thing's amazing. This thing picks up like an absolute this thing is like a rampant rabbit. This is fast. It's a fast car. The one thing I don't like about electric cars in general is sometimes they have synthetic sound. I don't like that. It puts me off accelerating hard. Yes, I love acceleration. I'm a car guy and I love no. But that's petrol. I want to hear a bang. But you don't get that on electric cars. Just generally speaking. Let's do the parking test on my favourite park. People playing, watch out. People trying. Let's park it. Should we park it and see what it's like? Park it here and see what it's like to park. Okay, so I'm coming up to a car parking space. How easy is it to park next to? Well, that's just user area. I've just done that. You've got the windscreen wipers, instant mind indicators. We'll do it. We've done it. There's no shame in making dumb, silly mistakes like that. Parking is pretty easy. As I said, it's a big car, so it's not going to be as easy as some cars to park, like the older generation minis. From that does that test. Let's go and take it out on some faster roads, and I'll come and give you my verdict. Let's go. Okay, we need to go D. Indicators, Jim. Not the wipers like last time. Okay, which way did we go out here? We'll go out this way. We can go this way. Confusing me. Confusing me. So they've got pretty strong. What have they done? Oh, it's starting to go pretty dark here. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty smooth. It's pretty quiet. It's got a pretty strong regen braking, which is pretty good for electric car. That's quite important, having regen. So what is regenerative braking? Let me just get it done here first, and then I'll talk to you about regen braking. What is regen? Again, this is a question that I was asking earlier. What is regen braking? Regen or regenerative braking is basically when a car brakes for itself, and what it does, it rekeeps some of that lost energy from the momentum this car has. So if I'm selectively accelerating now, it's going to harshly brake, which is going to put some of the energy, the electricity, back into the battery to be used. So B. So this is on regen braking mode, so I can practically drive this thing with one foot. I'm coming up to a speed bump now. I'm not braking. The car's doing it for me through regenerative braking. We'll get accelerate again, and I'm going to come off the throttle again, and it's going to brake for me. And regen's pretty strong. Regen braking is. So we're pretty safe to go. Go up here. Regen braking again. Just ease off the throttle. Pull back. Wait for the Volvo to go, and then we'll roll it in. Oh yes, gotta be careful, sometimes it's very strong, and I mean very strong. I can put up button to drive, which means I have to brake a bit more than regen, than I would like to brake regen than a regen would. So we'll reverse up into our space that we use. And here at Auto Select Guide. Yeah, Jimmy, maybe you might want to improve your parking. That was an absolute awful lot. Let's go. Easy peasy. So then, what are my thoughts on the Mini Aceman behind me, the Mini Aceman S? It's a good car. It's a really easy car to drive on the road, despite its rather large size for a Mini. What are some drawbacks of this thing? Well, I mean, not the drawback, but how much does this cost how much does this take to charge? From 0% to 80% full, which is charging. This thing at your home wall charger will be just over 5.5 hours, coming in at 5 hours and 31. Or if you use a supercharger, no, not a supercharger like the Dodge and that lot use. This is a different kind of supercharger for charging. That'll take you just shy of half an hour. That's right, it's just shy of under half an hour, which is pretty good. About 28 minutes. Whilst the base model of this will take it can't go as far. On a wall charger, this will take, the lower spec model this will take just shy of 4.5, but you're gonna get, say, 317 kilometers range. So that really begs the question: which is it worth the money? Well, if you want to go further and use it maybe more of a daily, yes, it is, because obviously you're gonna get more range, but it does come with a bigger price tag, which is understandable. Whilst the Mini Aceman, the Mini Aceman S Fave Edition, which is this one here, are both electric minis. In a sense, which one would I have? If I was to own one, which one would I have? Would I have the standard version, or would I have this one behind me? Well, seeing as I get range anxiety with the last time I had one, I'd have this one. For electric car, this is pretty good. The range on this thing is good, and range is going to improve, obviously. But which one's? But if you're asking me which one's better, petrol, electric, or hybrid, well, if you're going for range, hybrid is going to be better than your petrol and your electric. For me, this is a pretty good electric car. Yes, there is something that that I don't like, but I wouldn't have. And I'll make that a little game. Also put in the comments, what do you think I don't like about this car, or I'm not a fan of? What do you think it is? Let me know in the comment section below if you know. Or if you have any other opinions, let me know. But from me, Jimmy Curfew at Auto Select Guide, thank you very much for joining me with this mini Aceman. And I will catch you on our next video. Who knows what car we'll have. See ya. Bye.